Is this on? Yep. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Seigle campus grand opening. My name is Jennifer Lucas, and I am chair of the board of JCFs Chicago. It is incredible to be here today, celebrating this important milestone with all of you. What started as a vision to create a JCFS social service hub in Skokie is now a reality. This campus will impact thousands of people across our community each year. And we were able to accomplish this over the last 18 months during a global pandemic. Incredible. We would not be here today without all of you. So please let me begin by thanking you for your generosity and commitment to our work. We are lucky to have you as part of our JCFS family. To the board of directors, thank you for seeing the vision of a Skokie social service hub and helping to make it a reality. We hope you have had a chance to see the beautiful renovations in the Goldie Bachman Luftig building, located directly behind me, and of course this facility, the Seigle building. If you haven't already, you can sign up for a guided tour at the registration desk near the entrance, or see one of our wonderful staff who are holding signs, "I'm giving a guided tour." Now I would like to introduce Lonnie Nassiter, President of the Jewish United Fund, Jewish Federation of Metropolitan Chicago. JUF has been an incredible partner on this project, helping us to raise the funds and make everything a reality. Lonnie, we are grateful to everything that JUF does for all of us and JCFS and the whole community. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. I appreciate that. Jen and I go way back, and it's so great to see a friend take on a leadership role in our community. So thank you for your vision and your leadership. What a pleasure it is to be with everyone today in person. It feels good to see people and those that are comfortable to give a hug and a pat on the back and all the rest. So it is nice to be here. It is the first time I'm now past my 2-year mark as the president of JUF, and this is the first time I have had the opportunity as JUF president to actually dedicate the result of a capital gift. So this is kind of a neat opportunity for me, and I just want to say how exciting it is to be here with all of you. So hopefully we're coming to the end of this pandemic. I know there are some signals that say maybe not so fast, but at the end of the day, we're going to get past this. And at a time in which I think JCFS really did live up to its promise to help redefine what's possible. When our community was in crisis, and we were in crisis, the incredible JCFS team, and many of you are here today, I see a lot of your faces, really stepped up. Your accelerated emergency assistance and counseling services for people in crisis provided our community a connection to people, and also those connecting people with disabilities and their families. Under Jen's and Staci's right here in front of me, professional leadership, JCFS has delivered extraordinary assistance at an extraordinary moment in time. And we at JUF are so proud to partner with you. I see a lot of my colleagues who were really instrumental in this, from our accounting team to our fundraising team. Donna Kahn back there put her heart and soul into this, to our facility corp team, to our tech team, and then all the teams that work together to make this a reality. But we're so proud to partner in the Seigle campus, which offers facilities befitting your life-transforming work. It's a gem. I went here when it was really kind of the carpet business, and I took a tour twice, once with Howard. Where's Howard? Howard Silken, by the way, gives a huge round of credit for his vision and leadership. We came here, and he said, "This is going to be great." And I said, "Really? How is this going to be great?" And so I waited until today to take my tour, and Michelle took me on a great tour, and it really was fantastic. And I know that Lori and other people put in cool artwork, and it just looks fresh and cutting edge. And as somebody that has 2 teens, and if they, God forbid, needed some resources, this would be a place that they would find home. But I think it's really easy to take these bread and butter services really for granted. But as anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges skyrocketed during the pandemic, we were reminded of how essential JCF's counseling really is. When people needed to get back to work, we saw how instrumental the JVS Career and Employment Services are in helping folks get back on their feet. Highest Chicago, which is on the first floor of the Bachman Building, is also under the JCFS umbrella, and the assistance Highest offers to welcome refugees and immigrants in our community's DNA. As I mentioned, I am the father of a teen. It's especially meaningful to me that Seigle campus is also home to this new building for response. Where there once was an outdated and inaccessible facility, there now stands a safe, private, state-of-the-art building within easy walking distance of the local high school. I'm so proud that Response is there to help our community's young people develop healthy coping skills, build their resilience, and find their equilibrium. And by helping to shape strong, hopeful Jewish youth, Response is helping to shape a strong, hopeful Jewish future. We have some of our community's most visionary philanthropists here to thank for making this particular vision a reality. We are grateful to Brenda Wolf, past president of JCFS, and her sister Sandy Wall for directing the proceeds of their late parents' charitable gift annuity to this project. Hilda and Otto wanted to support something in the Jewish community that impacted children, and their family knew that this was a perfect fit. This early major gift really helped launch the project at a really pivotal moment. And the word pivotal brings me to Harry Seigle. Harry, for those that know him, is a one-of-a-kind. He really, in a positive way, renowned for his generosity throughout our community. When Harry sees a need, he steps in. And those of you that have worked with Harry know that. It's as simple as that. Whether it's the many projects he has funded at Sinai Hospital or the Seigle Family Welcome Hall and the Case Center, he supported Nolan Singh Ruby Union Institute. Everywhere Harry goes, including the elevator that takes me to my floor at the JUF building, he opens his heart and makes the world a better place. The Seigle campus will stand as a permanent testament to Harry's generosity and vision for our community. It will be a tribute to Harry every time a struggling family gets emergency assistance and counseling, a disabled young adult gets help landing a job, a troubled teen gets tools to persevere and thrive, or a new refugee is welcomed into our community. Harry, thank you so much for this gift to Jewish Chicago, and thank you to the many other generous donors who helped make this project a success. Last, a heartfelt thank you, and I really mean this, to the amazing volunteer and talented staff at JCFS Chicago who serve our community with such passion and great purpose. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Lonnie, for all of your kind remarks. We are also grateful to have several elected officials here today who have been incredibly supportive of JCFS in our critical work on the local, state, and federal level. Thank you, Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky, Senator Laura Fine, for being here. In addition, we have State Senator Ram Vilivalam and someone from the Office of State Representative Jennifer Gon-Gershowitz. Thank you, Representative Gon-Gershowitz, for the proclamation that's on display. And we appreciate the support of Skokie Mayor's Office, and we're pleased to have Edie Sue Sutker, a Village of Skokie trustee and clinician at JCFS, here. The mayor's also sent a letter of support, which is also here on display next to the proclamation. Thank you all for joining us and your support of JCFS Chicago and throughout this important building project. It's been invaluable. I want to right now introduce Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky. As many of you know, Jan has championed refugee and immigrant rights alongside Highest Immigration and Citizenship for the Chicago Jewish Coalition for Refugees. So thank you, Congresswoman Schakowsky, for being here.
I'm so happy and I'm so lucky. You know, all I really had to do was pay my annual dues to JCF and then show up and see the amazing work that you do that I have appreciated for such a long time, and what a wonderful resource now for this grand opening. And I understand that the response for teens celebrated 50 years, but has been kind of a wandering Jew, I think, has been in several different locations and now has a permanent home here. I see so many friends, but I see so much work that has been done to make this happen today. I just want to say thank you to all the many people who made this happen. Lonnie, thank you very much for your great leadership at JUF and the leadership at JC, and all the different JC things that you do, that I have benefited from. I also wanted to say something about Highest. I'm old enough to remember Susan Wexler and Suzanne Franklin, who worked with us in our office for such a long time, and have really welcomed immigrants, starting with the Jews that came out of the Soviet Union and up to today, helping people to make our country so much better. So the work that you do, not just to make this fabulous building available, but the building next door, but it's what happens inside and the comfort you can give, especially at a time right now where people are in so much need for comfort. I've talked to a lot of teens at Niles Township, and the word depression comes up quite a bit. This has been a really tough year. So I want to say a special thank you to Harry Seigle and all the other Seigles that are here. I know there's a bunch. I met a couple. Anyway, for really helping in a significant way to make this all possible. And so, JCUF, I just want to say thank you to you and all of you, and for letting me come here and just celebrate with you all the good things that have happened, that will happen. Yes, I want to say a thank you to Staci Shore, who is president and CEO, you probably do a lot of CFOing too, I'm sure. Anyway, of JCUFS and Chicago, and all of you who have played such a big role for our community and many communities. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Jan, for your kind words. Thank you. I am now pleased to introduce Senator Laura Fine, State Senator in Illinois' 9th Senate District. She sponsored an important legislative initiative with the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, that strengthens JCFS services in this community. Senator Fine's strong support for JCFS Chicago has kept our work top of mind at the Capitol, and we are so glad to have you here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me here today. I can't tell you, I'm excited to be here, I'm emotional to be here, and I'm just so proud to be part of such a supportive community. I really can't believe this. A couple of years ago, I came here and Howard gave me a tour of the facility. And where I saw empty spaces, stairs, and a big garage, he saw opportunity. I was captured by his emotion and his enthusiasm, but I wasn't quite sure. Now, I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is just tremendous. This building exceeds all of our expectations, but the physical space is only part of the benefit of this building. What will take place inside these walls will be forever life-changing for every person who walks inside. The timing of the completion is perfect, a little bit ironic, and very, very special, because right now we are living at a time where our community is suffering. We are so lucky to have this place where our families and our children can come to really talk and heal and really make this world a better place to live. Healing from the pandemic's incredible toll on our mental health is a challenge for all of us. I'm very fortunate because I chair the Mental and Behavioral Health Committee in the Illinois Senate, but we can't do it alone. We depend on our community providers to really get that job done for us. And this is exactly what this building is doing for our families. It is so comforting to know that our children, my children, can walk into these doors and really be understood, be heard, have not only the professionals to support them, but the peer support and the activity support that they need to really lead a productive, better, and happy life. So I want to say my heartiest congratulations on this incredible achievement, and thank you to all of you for all you have done, all you are doing, and all you will do for us in the future. Thank you again for including me.
Thank you so much for those words, and good afternoon. I'll introduce myself. I'm Staci Shore, JCFs CEO and President, and I just want to echo everyone's excitement and gratitude and all your kind thoughts as we officially open the Seigle campus. We are taught in Proverbs that a house is built by wisdom, but it's established by understanding. And what an apt description this is for this particular place. First, let's talk about the wisdom. We've been wisely guided in this project from concept to reality. First, thank you to Howard. We're so excited that you're here. You and Dr. Steve Nassiter really set us in motion for this project, and we're thrilled that you're here to be able to see your vision become a reality. So thank you. Yay. Thanks to our CFO, that's the guy who does the numbers, Vince Everson. You creatively conceptualized this project that led us to a financially viable path forward. So thank you. We then called on the wise guidance of Susie Silver, who patiently sealed the deal, delivering a property that wasn't even yet on the market. Brought us this rug store, right? It's going to be a lot of thank yous. We're thankful and grateful for the wisdom of our project team, led by Jared DeAngelis and Fernando Gertzenstein, our friends, all our friends at FatCore, you're all here. You, together with our wonderful architect, Alma Milanovic, made an 80s colonial building built for 3 agencies and a carpet store into one unified, well-designed, welcoming campus. And then thanks to Ricky Rothner, who brought us Jay Broderick, and the Landmark team, who delivered this project in the middle of a pandemic, on time and on budget, no easy feat. JCFS Director of Administrative Services, Scott Cupper, who's here, Board Member Extraordinaire Lori Price, rounded out our project team. You ensured that our final project would perfectly marry both form and function. It looks beautiful. So none of this is possible, as it's been said, without the wisdom of JUF. Lonnie, I'm never going to miss an opportunity to say thank you for your partnership, your leadership. And besides everything else that you do for us year after year, you once again lent us Donna Kahn. So thanks, Donna. Together with our own amazing staff, so our development staff, our marketing staff, our administrative services staff, Donna once again led us to success. Donna, don't know where you are. I think this is the 4th project that I've been a part of with you, and now I think you've finally earned your trip to Iceland. I hope you can go. But it's not enough to simply build a beautiful structure. It has to be established as the centerpiece of the community, and for that, the proverb goes, we need understanding. Fortunately, understanding is at the core of our work. Our highest immigration and citizenship staff understand the hurdles of navigating a new country and a new culture. Our JVS career services staff understand how to assist job seekers in finding that next right opportunity. Community counseling staff centers their work on understanding. They work on the emotional needs of their clients. Of course, our community services staff deeply understand the needs of the community, helping people and organizations address grief, loss, substance abuse, and so many other challenges. And finally, our Response for Teens team well understands the unique needs of adolescents as we help them grow into healthy adulthood. It is this understanding that establishes the Seigle and the Goldie Bachman-Luftig buildings as a community resource that will help thousands of people year after year. And that brings me to all of you who are here, those of you who are watching on live stream. You are donors. You delivered both wisdom and understanding. You well understood our vision of a welcoming center of services and a home base to extend our reach into the community. You then made the wise choice to invest in this project, knowing that your generous gifts would be well felt for decades to come. Though there's too many of you to name right now, I am going to call out a few of you. As Lonnie said, we want to thank Sandy Wall and past agency president Brenda Wolf for directing the initial gift that helped us purchase this property and launch this project. Thank you to the Weinberg and Crown Foundations for your significant support of JCFS in this project and so many other ways. Your thought partnership, along with your investments, are a national example of what can be accomplished when we work together to meet human need. Thank you, Joan Stone, Ben Arcus and family, Mitch Kaufman, Danny Wolf, for your leadership gifts. And of course, thank you to my friend Deborah Levin for once again stepping up, sponsoring the arch that transforms this space into from a cold office into a vibrant site of help and healing. And that brings us to Harry Seigle. I can't possibly fully capture the impact of your leadership. You listened, you questioned, you might have challenged me just a little bit. Who knew when we signed this deal in March of 2019 that we were facing a pandemic that would take what were already significant mental health needs and make them all the more urgent and widespread? It will be our great challenge and also our great honor to ensure that you feel pride in this gift every day. Harry, thank you for letting us be a part of your incredible legacy to this community. And with that, I now welcome you to the podium.
Well done. First, there are 6 VIPs here named Seigle who happen to spell their name the same way I do. First, my wife, Deborah Seigle, please stand. My son, Joe Seigle, please stand. Camille, his wife, and the beautiful grandchild I am so fortunate to have is, of course, Isabel. And my brother, Mark Seigle, is here with his wife, Robin. So, 6 Seigles, we're glad to have you all. I wanted to digress for a moment. Rabbi Limmer, are you still here? You like the blue suit? You know, I think that's what, you got your line perfect. The blue suit. It feels like Rosh Hashanah has come early this year, and Rabbi will be ready. Howard and Deb Citron are also here. Where are they? Oh, there they are in the back. I have to be honest with you, this would not have taken place without Howard's leadership and efforts and his velvet touch. People ask me, do I like Howard? I go, yes, but I'm somewhat the poorer for it. But the closer was Staci Shore. Make no doubt about it. Negotiating with Staci versus Howard, well, she was the velvet hammer, and you know what I mean. This project so well illustrates the recognized and admired synergy between JUF, and JCFS. The Jewish United Fund is more than a Jewish United Way, a source of funds. In addition, as was mentioned earlier, its construction, its fund management, accounting, cost and resource sharing, important community ties, all of which amplify the JCS community service work. All of those resources in Lonnie's organization are what I call in business, the value adds that are critical to JCFS and the other agencies and beneficiaries that all of us fund every year. This product is a genuine result of the JUF JCFS partnership. People say, Harry, why JCFS? I frankly see it as indispensable to the 26,000 people it serves. Be assured, while buildings like this are vitally important, but much of the work done by the counselors, the psychologists, the therapists, and social workers quietly takes place miles away in a variety of homes, shoals, temples, and schools where the professionals serve daily. Why JCFS, I may ask? Real simple, I'll give you a quick answer. I am the son of a 1937 German Jewish immigrant, highest assisted, back nearly a century ago. It's in my kishke. Why the contribution? Why the philanthropy? Well, that's pretty simple too. The older I get, the more I find what we give, what we contribute, do far more good, last longer, bring more joy than what we keep. Make no mistake, this is a big day for Debbie and me, for my family. I'm truly proud and delighted and offer my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for this wonderful recognition. Thank you.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Rabbi Joe Ozarowski. I'm the rabbinic counselor and chaplain for JCFS. And before I offer my closing remarks for this program, Harry told me at the very beginning when we first saw each other a little bit after 4 o'clock, Rabbi Ozarowski, tell him I was short. You were short. But your heart is huge. I'm not only here to give you a rabbinic blessing, although that's, I think, the vision of my closing remarks as the cleanup hitter today. I work here. My office is over there in the Luftig building of the Seigle campus, and you can go visit it if you haven't been there already. When my parents came to the United States after the Holocaust, we were supported by every one of the agencies represented in this building in St. Louis, Missouri. For me, this is also personal. The blessing is actually in this week's Torah portion. It wasn't hard to find. Deuteronomy chapter 11, the beginning of Parshat Re'eh. Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, presents a choice to the Jewish people. The blessing and the curse. Et habracha asher tishmu el mitzvot Hashem Elokechem. The blessing is if you listen to the mitzvot of God, and the curse is if you don't. Pretty straightforward. Pretty simple biblical theology. But there's actually another way of reading it, found in a whole series of commentaries going back to the Sifri, the Rabbinic Midrash, and modern commentaries, which reads it as follows. Et habracha, the blessing, asher tishma'u el mitzvot Hashem Elokechem. The blessing is that you listen, not if you listen. That you listen. As the 11th century commentator Ibn Ezra puts it, Ki b'sham achem hine atem mevorachim. Through the listening will you be blessed. We at JCFS get paid to listen. That's what we do. In the whole array of programs which you heard about that will be housed, that are already being housed in these buildings, we listen. Counseling and chaplaincy and teamwork and vocation and immigration and addiction and recovery and so many other things. We do it by listening, and through that, bring blessing into the world. And you, dear friends, are our partners for bringing those blessings into the world. Through good and generous people like Harry Seigle, like our political leaders, our federation led by Lonnie Nassiter, and all of you who are here today and a part of this enterprise, we partner with you and you with us to bring blessing into the world. May together we continue to do so through the work that we do on this campus, that we can bring that blessing to our community and to our world. Thank you all so very, very much for being here, and God bless you.
Thank you, Rabbi, for those wonderful words. Thank you. What an amazing program. Thank you again, all of you, for being here, for being part of this amazing project. Thank you again. Please don't forget to take your guided tour if you haven't had the opportunity yet. You can sign up at the registration table, and please join us for some food and some drinks. Thank you again. We're so appreciative that you all could be here this evening. Thank you.